Hey y'all, today as you can see we're going to be planning in my happy memory keeper. So like always I'm going to flip through last month with you guys and kind of show you how last month what I did. So this is the monthly. I always use a monthly kit from Bella Digital Designs. I love her monthly kits. They're perfect for what I do. So okay, and then here is the first week in August. So basically I just went with the pineapple theme in one of the new student books. It has like these little pineapple stickers in it and I went with that. I think it's the oh gosh, I can't even remember what it's called. Oh, Student Icon book. And then I just hand lettered some summer school down here because this is when summer school started. Okay, this was the week that we did together. So I used Planner Society kit with this, and I really liked it. I really loved this paper. I really like how this came together. I used some of the stickers from the kit and a journaling card from the kit, and then the washi from the kit. So I used a lot of the kit. This, I just had this really cute mermaid paper and I really wanted to use it, so and I had these stickers from Michaels. They're like the dollar sticker books, so put it to good use, and this is what I came out with, just a mermaid theme. And then this week, this was the Simply Gilded box. This is when we actually started school. First day was on the 21st. My classroom is in a jungle theme, and when we got this washi I was like, this is perfect, I'm gonna put it together. So I used the Simply Gilded washi here, and then the bow washi is Simply Gilded as well, to just put together a safari jungle type theme to celebrate the first week of school. And then at the end you always have like this overview of the month. So what we celebrated was the first day of school. I have my top 3 things that I loved, and then my top 5 moments of the month. And then we are going to get right into the first week of September. I always keep my bookmark here just to mark whatever week that I'm working on. And then I put these little sheets in here. They're like the daily schedule sheets. They have Monday through Sunday on the front, and then just a giant get it done list. I just like to keep this in here just to mark what pictures need to go on what day, or like what happened each day. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and I found this sticker sheet. This was the first week of our first football game, and I found this sticker sheet. It's on clear sticker paper, and I just thought it was perfect. It was really cute. I like how it's kind of doodly, so I wanted to use this sheet. And then I found this scrap of paper to use that's like football themed. And then in my stickers I had these little footballs that I'm going to use for like the date numbers. I have these little footballs and helmets I could throw in somehow, and then I have like these little strips. I don't know how I'm going to use this, but I thought this was really cool. I really liked this, and it's fuzzy, but I don't know if I'm going to incorporate this or not, but that's kind of what I have. I'm doing my pictures a little differently. I told y'all before I was printing them myself. Well, I was going through a lot of ink and didn't want to have to keep buying ink as often. So now I'm going to Walmart. So you can go to the Walmart, and they have those little photo booth things, and they have one of the ones that's Instaprints, and it prints it instantly. And on my phone I edit it to where I can print 4 pictures on a 4x6. I can do it multiple different ways. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I will kind of show you. So it is called Project Life, and when you open it up, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but like this is the one I just did, but you can change it to all these different options. Like there's this way you can do, there's a big one and 2 little ones. Like you have all these options of different 4x6s that you can throw in if you do the Project Life type. And I really just like it, and it's really easy. These 3 photos only cost me 87 cents to do, and I have a full week of photos printed. But all of these that you see, hang on, like the pictures that go on the side right here, and then the picture at the end, I use my zinc printer to do that. So I'm going to take my pages out, and we are going to go ahead and get started with this week. So I am going to start by, I guess I'll lay the washi down. I have this football washi, And I kind of just want to lay it down at the bottom. I think I got this at Michael's, I'm pretty sure. Just this cute little football washi. But this was the first week of our football season, our first official game. They have had scrimmages. We've had 2 scrimmages, but usually, you know, scrimmages are usually just to decide who goes on what team, like our varsity and our JV. We do have a varsity and we have a JV. I don't want this to hurt my page like it did last time. But this was the first actual game. We had our first pep rally as well, which is always stressful. I'm the cheer sponsor, for those of you that don't know. I am the cheer sponsor, and football season is just extremely busy because I'm the cheer sponsor for high school, which means I go to all of the JV games and all of the varsity games. So at this moment, I do not have a personal life. My life revolves around football right now, so that's how that looks. And then I'm going to take my punch and I'm going to punch out some of this. I think I want to go like, I don't know how I want to do this. Do I want to do this way? I kind of think I want to do this way. I don't know why, I'm just feeling it. But anyways, so yeah, that's how, sorry, this is really loud. That's basically what my life is going to consist of, though. It's going to be a ton of football. From now until November is our last game. I can't get this in. I do like this punch. I just wish it was the actual size of the boxes, because when you'll see when I put it down, it's not the actual size, and it's kind of annoying. Because, I don't know, I just want it to be the size. Okay, so that gave me 6, so I only need 2 more. We started watching the 100 this past week. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so into that show. It's a really good show. He started watching it and I came in and saw it and was like, kinda love this show. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna kinda stick them around. I think I want to put this on here. Okay. But so we started the 100 this week. I think I want to put this. I really like it. It's a really good show. It's very intense. Like, there's just a lot of like intense parts to it. Don't know if I like that. See, I don't like it when they're like all together. I think I'm just gonna go for this. Okay, anyways, so I'm gonna take my tape runner. This is a permanent crafters tape. It's from AdTech. I get this at Walmart. I'm not gonna do this one yet, just because I don't know if I want that there. But anyway, so started watching the 100, and I really like it. It's a really good show. I don't know if any of you guys watch it. We're only on season 2. Season 3. I think we just started season 3. So we're not, I mean, we've gotten pretty far, but there's still a lot. Because I think there's, what, 6 seasons or something like that? So we have a lot to catch up on. And we're watching it on Netflix. So we're always going to be like a season behind or something. Because you know how Netflix doesn't, like, put the actual season that is on TV because they have to like release it or whatever. I don't know how it works, but so we will always be a season or two behind, but for the moment, we're enjoying it. It's really good. We always just try and find like shows to watch on Netflix. So this one I like. And he actually found this show. He actually, Chris does a really good job of finding shows. He's really good at finding like TV shows to watch. His friends give him a lot of suggestions, so I think that's where he gets most of them, but he's really good at finding shows for us to watch. And you're probably going to hear him because it sounds like he's singing right now and probably going to come up here and interrupt me, even though I told him that I'm filming. So if you do, I'm sorry. I was late. Today is actually the 2nd. I was late on 2nd of September getting a couple of videos up this week because of how I didn't expect this week to be so crazy with football. But I should have known. I should have remembered from last year, but it'll get better hopefully. Okay. So next, I usually cover these black lines with washi, which I have this glitter washi, and I'm going to cut it like in half. As you can see, I've done that before. Here's my slice, or my cutter, and I just stick it on here and I cut it in half. So I'm going to go do that off camera, and I'm also going to cut my pictures off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I have my strips cut. So all my strips are cut, and then I cut out all my photos, so they're all little photos now. So I'm going to lay these down as best as I can. Now, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it because, as you can see, there's space at the top, and I don't like that space. So I fix it by doing this. Oh, I forgot my slice tool, so hang on. I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of my videos. I think I've only had it for one video though, but I got a new slice tool. I got the one, I found it at Walmart. I got the one that's like, it's like, I guess more maneuver. I don't know. I've seen a couple people have it. So here we go. I'm just gonna, I would use my like actual little Cricut scraper that I have, but it's not very good at, I've learned it's not very good at like cutting the glitter washi. So I use my slice tool for that. Okay, no. That's not straight. I went with brown because, you know, footballs are brown, so that's what I went with. Oopsie, I think I just cut through my paper. No, I did not. We're good. Okay. So basically all I do is I set this on my little, I don't use that one, I'll use this one. I set this on my little cutter, my little slicer, paper slicer, whatever you want to call it, and I cut it in half. So, or I do my best. See, I didn't cut this one in half very good, so it's a little off. But I do my very best to cut it in half. And that's not doing very good. I didn't do very good at all. Okay. But it doesn't always do a very good job of cutting in half, so, or I don't always do a very good job of cutting it in half, as you can see. And I did really bad right here. I pulled it and it made it look really bad. But it adds a little glitter to my page, so I like that. I like that little glitter. See, this one I cut almost right in half. When you cut it in half, it works to where it's like the perfect size to cover this little white space, but I don't always get it perfectly in half, as you can see. He's seriously downstairs watching the 100 without me right now. I'm a little upset, can't you tell? He was watching this movie, Aviator or something like that, with Leonardo DiCaprio. But I guess it ended because now I can hear the 100 and I'm a little upset at the moment. But he is watching it without me. Okay, so now I have extra glitter, and as you can see, I just usually stick it on here. It doesn't matter where. But that way I can use it next time I need it. Okay, so there we go. Sorry if you hear my phone. I need to turn that off. And I'm going to do my dates next. So I have my footballs and I'm going to stick the dates on. And then I have this book by the Happy Planner that has the numbers in it that I like to use. So we are on, this was the 2nd. I think it was the 26th. 30, no. 31, 30, 27. We started the 27th. So I'm just going to stick the number on the football like so. I like my numbers to have like to go with the theme. Okay, so the other day, one of my team members was saying something, and I was like, there's 31 days. We were talking about, I think, the pep rally. I was like, it's on the 31st. And she was like, there aren't 31 days in August. And I was like, yes, there are. There's 31 days in August. And she was like, oh. She goes, I think I'm confused because apparently she's lost the number 31 to her calendar, so she can only have 30 days for like every month. And I'm like, you need to find that because your kids are going to get confused. But she seriously was trying to argue with me that there was only 30 days in August. And I was like, you know that little test that you do with your knuckles and it's January, February, and all the higher knuckles have the 31? So I did that, and I was like, August lands on a higher knuckle, so there's 31 days. And she's like, oh. And I know there's a saying, but I don't know that saying. Like something past, I don't know. I don't know how it goes. I don't know if this is going to fit. Ooh, barely. It barely fits. But I was like, sweetie, you need to find that number. Come on. And she's a teacher. But we figured it out. Yeah, we were talking about the pep rally. She's trying to figure out what day the pep rally was on. Or she was asking me what day it's on. I was like, it's the 31st. She's like, there aren't 31 days. Yes, there are. I'm just glad the first pep rally is over with. I think that one's like always the most stressful one because, well, because it's the first one. And I had a lot of freshmen this year, so they were extremely nervous for it. Like, the majority of my team is freshmen. Oh, and I was getting really frustrated. Okay, so we had to order new pom-poms this year because, one, we didn't have enough. We didn't even have enough for just varsity to have the pom-poms. Because I made bigger teams this year because for stunts, I wanted to have 10 on varsity so you could have, like, a good amount of stunts. So I went with a higher number this year, which, okay, great. Well, I had to order new pom-poms. I'm going to have to order new pink pom-poms too. Well, so I ordered them from Omni, and I got a shipment notification on Thursday that they were being shipped. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all these. So I got a shipment notification that they were being shipped. So I was like, okay. Well, I looked on the notification. I had to order 32 because we have 16 total. So you have to order them separately. They don't come together. So I had to order 32. Well, I only got a shipment notification that there was 30 or 16 being shipped. So I called and they were like, oh, the other one's on back order and they won't come till mid-September or mid-October. And I'm like, my football season's pretty much over by then. Well, so I was gonna call yesterday and try and figure out if I could just like exchange, you know, like do the little thing where I exchange something. I think we started this. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, and they were like, well, they didn't say anything because I didn't call. Well, I ended up getting a shipping notification yesterday, Saturday, that they were being shipped. So I'm completely confused, but extremely excited that those are being shipped because I didn't know if they were going to let me do that. So now I don't have to worry about calling and figuring out if I can change the ones that were going to be shipped for something new or what, but we're all good now. I did the sorting hat, the one that J. Crew Plans recommended. I'm still a Hufflepuff. One of the ladies that took it, one of my friends took it, and she said it changed her. She was a, oh gosh, I can't remember what she was. She was something, and it changed hers to where she's a Ravenclaw now. Oh, she was a Gryffindor. And it changed, no, she wasn't a Gryffindor. I think she was a Hufflepuff too. And it changed hers to where she was a Ravenclaw, and I'm like, what? But I am still a Hufflepuff. So I guess, yeah, I'm 88% Hufflepuff. I can actually tell you, I'm 88% Hufflepuff, 55% Gryffindor, 46% Ravenclaw, and 19% Slytherin. So, yay! But I'm extremely excited that I'm still a Hufflepuff. Because I have a ton of Hufflepuff stuff. But I am almost done with book 2. I started reading the books. I've never actually read the books. I've seen all the movies, but I've never actually read the books. But I started reading the books I guess it was at the end of last year. I think I started reading them in April of last year, or of this year, I guess. This last school year is what I'm thinking of. But I started reading the books, and I'm really liking them. I've never read them before, so it's interesting. You know, books are always pretty much different than the movies, because they can only fit the movie into so long, and the book can be ever long at once. But I didn't realize like how much is missing. Chris has never even seen the movies, so every time I finish a book, we watch the movie together. So he's like been waiting for me to finish book 2 so we could watch the movie. I told him he could just watch the movie without me. I've already seen the movies. It's not like it would hurt for him to watch the movie without me, but he wants to watch it together. But I'm almost done with book 2. Thank goodness. Okay. This here. Okay, so that's how that looks. And I really don't care if they're on the right day or not, because I write about the stuff anyways. And I have the week. I like to see what week is on, and that's basically all I need. Okay, so I'm gonna find the quote that I want to go here on that sticker page. I don't know if there's any actual quote. Oh, there is. There is. Football 24/7, not just a season. It's not just a game. It's a way of life. Grind iron. If you can't stand the heat, you can't play my game. No such thing as too much football. I think I want to do Others Peaceful. It's not just a game, it's a way of life. I like that one. If I can get it up, that'd be great. If you want to know what kind of brand stickers these are, I think I have the sticker pack somewhere down here still. They're Stickables by the Paper Source. Now does this show up? Oh yeah, this shows up. So I'm going to take this and stick it just like that. And then glue this, or tape this down, not glue. And then, ta-da. Okay, now this is the part where I usually write everything in. So this is the part where I pause you and I go do that. And then we will come back and decorate, which is always the best part. Okay guys, I used a Staedtler Tri Plus Fine Liner. I like using that in this. So we're going to take my sticker sheet and we're just going to kind of decorate. I have a ton of, I have like whistles and things like that I can just stick around. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we lost both of our games, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. Not fun. I was told that this season might be a rough season. So we will see how it all works out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's ahead of me now. I think I can hear it. Okay, I like the little foam finger. I don't want to do too many footballs because I already have footballs all at the top and footballs at the bottom. I think that looks cute. There's a lot of stickers over there. Let's add some over here. I have some helmets that I can throw in. The girls did really good at the pep rally. I was really proud of their pep rally. Their game could use some work. I think that's good enough. Let's do this. Let's do this like right here. No, that doesn't fit right there. I want to put it somewhere though, like there we go. Okay, and then a little gold thing. Okay. That is how this week turned out in my memory keeper, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.